We're starting now?
Yes, sir. Yeah, we're on. We're live.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to another recording of the Dope Podcast. I'm your friend DEWAYNE, and I'm with my good friends.
Percival.
Slunk.
Edgar.
How you guys doing today? I know it's kind of a late start, but how's everyone doing?
Good.
Good evening.
Much better these dope mics we have now.
Oh, yeah, we got better quality. I hope we sound better.
I hope so too.
Yeah,
Yeah, we sound better.
I'm sure we do. Probably sound a little low right now. Let me fix that. But you know who sounds really good is that cricket. That cricket.
Want me to go fight him right now? I can do that.
Yeah, go take him out for us, please.
fucking
I
be right
need
back.
a hitman.
I can't tell if you're being serious.
No. We're just, it's a feature of our show. As everybody knows, if you've been following us for the last, 8 years we've been doing this.
It's the secret six man, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're urban.
The cricket one.
It's the Lamar Odom.
And anyways, we're doing good. We're here at our van studio, our Vudio.
Video? I like that. I like the video.
That's a good one. We're going to coin that. Don't steal it.
And
Trademark date already.
Trademark. Patent pending.
We're on the line right now with the patent office. We'll be inviting them on the podcast.
This is previously recorded. It's already.
It's been a good time. I'm actually like I feel like my ship has been on like some choppy, rough seas, like
Getting hit by lightning.
the perfect storm, like like just gigantic 100-story waves.
You're running up that hill, you know what I'm saying? You're running up that hill right now?
Yes, running up that hill. And finally, like I'm washing ashore right now. What's left of me is
But you survived.
But you made it. You made it.
yeah. That's the one thing about having like stressful projects that I've learned, the most about is like you're always gonna survive. Like you're always gonna live through it. It always feels in the moment like should I keep doing this or should I just kill myself? Like,
Whoa.
I don't know. Killing myself sounds like a good option right now.
Oh man.
So you always survive it. Like at the end of the day, even if it doesn't come out perfect, even if things don't go exactly the way you planned,
At least you tried.
At least you tried, and it
There
did.
was an attempt.
Yeah, the attempt was made, and it was good. No, now I'm like I have free time to like work on projects that I've been wanting to work on, and have some fun.
Some life. Get some of that life in
Yeah.
there, you know?
Yeah, some of that Vita.
Hell yeah.
What's funny is that I know you've been swamped with work and doing all these crazy extracurricular living for life activities.
Yeah.
But I feel like I've seen you more now than I have in the past.
Yeah, I agree, and I barely see it.
It's true.
Yeah, no, it's true. Yeah, I've been doing
Right.
part of that is doing stuff I want to do too. It hasn't been all work.
I'm gonna give Carla credit because she makes you do stuff.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Seeing you in Vegas's, seeing you axe throwing, seeing you at pool parties, seeing you at just outings.
At
being out and
Coachella, I
about.
saw you at Coachella. You didn't go.
Yeah, I worked.
Incredible.
I was there.
I didn't even see you at Coachella. That's bullshit.
Oh yeah, that's right. We did
It's
see each
true.
other at the coffee shop. Yeah. Hey, you made a choice not to be outside the
Yeah, see, I chose freedom.
and see what that gets you.
Bad choice.
I chose
Nah, very bad
I chose slunk. That
Okay, choice.
But yeah, it's good. You guys good? Everybody good?
Yeah.
I thought you were raising your hand like
I
to
was
say
like,
something.
yeah. I was trying where to put my arm right now.
I thought you had
I'll
a
just put
question
it down
like,
here now.
teacher, please.
Yeah, we're still trying to
I
figure
still-
out the video. Anyways,
So, today, I went to go get gas at the Costco's, as you do. And my dad's like, I want to go to Home Depot. I'm like, all right, let's go to Home Depot. Go to Home Depot, buy some termite killing stuff. Apparently, we have termites at the house. That's pretty cool. And then
Happens.
I told him, all right, so we're heading home. He's like, I want to get a guitar. And I'm like, what? He hasn't talked about this like at all. He hasn't told me like any reasoning for this. And I'm like, all right, let's go to Guitar Center. We start traveling to Guitar Center. We go in the parking lot. There's we started like leaving the parking lot to go to the front. Someone's coming from Guitar Center. They're like, hey, they're not gonna be open until noon. It's like about 11 o'clock right now. And I'm like, damn. All right, cool. We're gonna go eat. Find some food. Waste an hour. Come back to the parking lot. It's noon. Go out, walk to the front door. We're not gonna open until 1 o'clock. Motherfucker! I just looked up a Sam Ash, and then we just went to that one instead, which is like 5 minutes away. It could have been there like a.
Could have been done.
Yeah, it could have been just a long time ago. But I was in there, and I was just like looking at all the things, like, ooh, I want that. Ooh, I want that. I want a guitar. I want this $2,000 guitar that sounds amazing that I'm not gonna play for anybody.
Yeah, Guitar Center is one of those stores that always intimidates me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always feel very
I don't
like.
want to touch anything. Just
If you look at it hard enough, you're gonna break it.
Yep.
I just don't feel like I belong there. Like it's not.
you're more of
Like-
a Best Buy person, huh?
Well, yeah, it's true, but also, I'm not a musician, and like musicians are really cool, like they're really cool. Like
What makes them cool? I agree.
because
Like,
they're
what makes a musician
fucking they make
cool?
magic with their fucking fingers,
It's just the ability.
Yeah, yeah. It's like artists. It's just like that shit makes no fucking sense.
Like I could never do that kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
In the Sam Ash, so there's like a little like guitar area where you could practice the guitar, or you could play the guitars they have on display. So it's me and my dad in there, and there's already a guy in there like playing. And he's like, he sounds pretty good, and I'm like, I don't want to play anything because there's a guy in here. And then my dad being my dad, he's like, yeah, I'm trying to find a guitar. Like just talking every single person you can about this.
That's what they do.
I didn't hear once about him wanting to buy a guitar, and now he's like telling every single person in the store, yeah, I've been looking for one. I just need one that's the softer strings because he doesn't want the middle ones. 'Cause I told him about that before, how the metallic strings are worse for your fingers, and like that's the only thing that he keeps on repeating. He's like, what was this info? When I wanted to talk about this.
That's what dads do, though, man. They always like that's their story now. Like they're kind of bored. My dad does the same thing every time I go take him shopping. He starts random conversations about stuff he's never mentioned to anyone else before. He's been having these crazy plans, elaborate plans this whole time. And
I've been playing this for the past 15 years.
like, you literally never mentioned this until today, Dad. What are you talking about? Seems about right. Dad energy.
Yep.
I got another dad story. My cousin Jesse took my dad, his mom, and our aunt to a casino near San Diego. It's like an hour and a half to our south. And they get to the casino. They start playing games, playing slots. My dad wins around $120 on a ticket. He was like, cool, save this for later. My cousin Jesse, all right, it's time to go. My dad checks his pocket, ticket's gone. Ticket disappeared.
What?
Yeah, like he dropped it at some point. Like I guess he didn't put it in his wallet correctly,
Damn.
and ticket just disappeared. He like talks to security to see if they can find the ticket somehow on the cameras. They didn't find anything, so he just went to the gambling gods. Sometimes you just gotta just send money out there.
Just put the money out there.
That's one of like my biggest worries about putting stuff in my front pocket with my phone. Because if you're constantly checking your phone, anything that's like a card or a piece of paper always has a chance of getting stuck on it when you go take it out.
Yeah.
And that's when that shit falls out. I've had that happen. I've had money fall out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I assume that every time I find money on the floor, which I mean isn't like often, I'm saying it like every Monday when I find money.
Takes you back.
Yeah, it's somebody probably like
Somebody feels
taking
really
shit.
bad.
What's the
You
most?
just look at
money-
a dollar and you're like, fuck, man. I
A
know what
dollar?
I know what you mean. Like you see, it's like
Yeah, like
some
someone
money
lost
on the
money.
ground. Like you just walk around, you say, oh man, somebody dropped that. They're probably really fucking upset right now.
What's the most money you guys think you've lost? Like I lost a 20. I've lost 100.
I've left. So if you guys have gone grocery shopping, I assume at some point in your life.
Yup.
I like to do the self-check lines when I go shopping because I'm an efficient guy.
I want to talk to people.
And one time,
It's mostly that.
I must have been really tired or something. I went and I got my groceries and I was checking out, and they asked you if you want cash back, and I was like, oh yeah, sure, let me get $10 just to have $10 on me. For some reason I got distracted to go get a bag or something, or somebody asked me something. Finished my stuff, left the fucking $10 there.
It's hanging. It's just
just
there.
gone.
I'm in my
Just
car,
flapping.
drove home. I'm like halfway home, like fuck, I left the $10 there.
You know it's gone by that point. Like,
And I'm like, do I go back? I'm like, nah, I can't go back.
it's
not
long
gonna be there.
gone.
You know how many people in line? Somebody's gonna save my $10 for me? No way.
No, it's gone.
It's
Yeah.
gone.
You're gonna be out $10 and like 5 minutes of your time.
Yeah,
kind of.
yeah. That's the thing. Do I drive back and waste all that time when I know it's not going to be there? Nah, I didn't. I was sad.
You got $10.
But I wonder if the guy who found it or
Needed
girl
it?
needed it. Well, no, that's a good way to look at
Yeah,
it.
there you go.
Or if they like felt bad for me.
Oh, someone
still
lost
took it.
$10.
I still took it, of course, but
Yeah,
like,
you
they
take
just
it.
look at it and they're just like, damn, this guy is some or if they just
As they're putting it in
were
their
like, this
pocket,
some
like, damn,
fucking
this
idiot left
sucks.
$10.
I have to go back in the store and get $10 worth of stuff and come back.
Yeah. Some idiot just paid for half my groceries. But yeah, I hate forgetting stuff, losing things.
I think the most I've lost maybe 100.
100?
I think
That's
so.
that's a big one.
And
Nah,
no,
never.
it was 100, and it was in Vegas, and it was even like I think it was going to a club, and it was just drunk, pocket. And I'm like, I know I had a fucking 100, and I'm like, fuck that, leave it in the backpack. And I remember going next day like, it's not in the fucking backpack. I fucking dropped it somewhere. Somebody has my fucking 100. I hope they double it up, or at least
Double it
You
up.
hope they double it up.
I hope you make more money off of it than I would have.
Yep.
That was going to go to 3 bottles later on tonight.
3. Would have been 1, like 2 shots, maybe.
The most I've ever found is around, I think I found $17 went is like elementary. That was like,
Oh, that's like
I was like,
$1,000.
yeah, it was like 3rd, 4th grade. I was like, I was a fucking millionaire. Yeah, I was rich. And then,
Well,
once in-
inflation and all.
yeah. And then once in Coachella, I found like $37. That was a good haul right there.
That's such a random number.
Yeah.
I'm like one $20 bill. You said so you found.
That's like the change you got, like you bought a drink and then you get $37
So
back.
you found a 20, a 10, a 5, and a 2 ones.
It was like just
about
this
the
full,
singles.
Oh wow! Yudi
That
in
was
the chat says she found $400.
That was a common thing when I was living
Wow.
in 400.
Jeebus.
Did you guys hear about that lady who found like some 50 grand or something
In the couch, right?
in her couch? Yeah.
Oh,
Because she
yeah,
got it from
yeah,
Goodwill or something, or from
Right.
somebody. Oh, because an estate sale, because somebody had died. Took the couch back, and calls her son like, "Oh my God, look, there's like money in here." And they opened the couch, with a shit ton of money, and they called back the family.
Damn.
No.
And go, yep, and gave it all back. And the family was like, you know what? Thank you for like all this, and they gave him like I think what was 1,000, something like that.
Out of like 40K.
It was they still gave him something.
Now, so you have a lot of questions around this. You probably won't have answers, but I'm gonna ask them anyway. Did the family know that this money was there?
So the family knew that the person
It was
that-
like the granddad died and
left
had a bunch of money in the account.
everywhere in the house.
They had no idea.
that was in the couch. No,
The family had no idea this money existed.
they knew money existed when
The
they started
amounts?
finding it in the house, but not
so,
in the couch.
so they had no idea there was money in the couch.
No.
It would have been great.
See, so you're saying they could just been like, "Yo,
They could have just kept.
We bought the couch.
Yeah, it's ours.
Whatever it comes with, germs and all. It's ours." Okay, that's what I want to know. You answer my question.
You could just been like, I didn't. What money?
Oh my God.
Did they buy him a couch at least? You
Now-
lost the couch and 40,000.
Oh,
It's
I
interesting.
know.
What do you do?
I think they actually bought him a fridge too because they wanted she needed a fridge or something. Let me look that up.
So now I have a question for you guys. What do you do? Let's say you find. Let's put ourselves in the scenario. You find 40K in a couch you bought. What do you do? Are you gonna
First
go
of
back
all-
and give it back?
How did they find 40K? Like you just started cleaning it.
Grandpops was packing. Whatever he was doing, he was putting money on the side, stuffing it in the couches. Old school move.
Yeah. But as a person who bought the couch, are you just like, you know what? Let me open up these cushions.
Well, let's see. You just feel, the cushion feels off. You're like, oh, let me see what's going on. It feels like something's in there. Maybe the
You know what?
dollar's
I'm-
pushing up your butt a
you know
little bit.
what? That and
A couple Benjamins.
brand new couch from an estate sale. It's used. I'm gonna clean the couch.
Right.
Cleaning the couch.
Right.
You
Clean
find
the
the money.
couch. Like, oh shoot, this
Oh,
zipper's off.
40K.
Whoa. That looks like $1 sticking out of the zipper. What the fuck? And then it's like, oh, there's like 40,000 of these.
40K. I don't know.
Yeah.
It
To
was
give
actually
that back?
36,000. But
Let's round it up for
Yeah,
the sake of
40K
the
sounds-
conversation.
sounds good.
40K.
damn.
What are you doing, Edgar?
And it was through
I'm keeping it.
Craigslist ad.
Okay, you're keeping it. You're
It was through a Craigslist ad.
even better. See, they have no idea. So there's no guilt. Obviously, there's not gonna be any guilt because they didn't know.
I'm keeping this money.
And what are you doing with it?
Spending it just. Hey, quick trip to McDonald's. It's the little things, It's not grand gesture because
gonna
you can't
milk
put
it
all that
out.
money into the bank.
No.
Exactly.
Gotta put
You
it
can't
little
put it
by
all to
little.
the bank.
Exactly.
Gotta put it little by
I'm
little.
gonna fill up my tank.
I'm gonna put it right back in that couch.
Just like right in there.
Would you guys try to do something else with it, like launder it?
No, I wouldn't know how.
No.
I would already be afraid
I can tell
that there's some already like illegal activity involved with this like money.
You'd already be paranoid about it.
Yeah, I'm already
But
like.
it's not your
So
fault.
Like, are they marked?
No, I know,
Like, why were
but
they in the couch in the first place? Like,
So you're sending. So what are you doing with it?
You're just making it like a safe, like in case of emergency. Break
I'm
it down.
moving first. I'm finding a new place to live.
Damn.
Uh,
That's true. Fuck.
yeah.
But they, at this point, all they have.
They don't know where you live, though.
Yeah, all
Like,
they
you
have
went-
right now is your
you
phone
saw
number.
an ad, you went to a place, you bought it.
Cash, yeah.
Probably
I mean,
straight cash,
If you don't have
homie.
any, if you, yeah, oof, yeah, I still move just in case.
Still paranoid.
They're checking their ring or like who bought this fucking couch, right?
Yeah.
Check their license
Check
plate.
their
We're gonna
plates,
find these
track them
person.
down. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. You guys, we can open a shell company. You know, name it
you've planned this out, haven't you?
Edgar's AEW. Make up some shit for it. What AEW means.
All
What are you talking about? This is the American way. You
all
understand?
Edgar wrestling.
Yeah,
This is what
Oh,
everyone
Edgar,
does.
that's
Everyone
really
does. It's not
bad.
even just American way. It's just everyone's doing this.
but I'm too dumb to do that on the fly. You know,
Yeah.
40K is right there right now.
Huh?
It's not
You gotta do
40K
something.
incoming.
Vegas?
A quick trip to Vegas,
Damn.
and then you put 2K down on a random bet. Dwayne, a six game parlay.
Look how I'm gripping the mic now. You're awakening the degenerate in me, Edgar, with all this talk of taking $40,000 to Vegas and just
21 only needs to hit once. That's 40 bets on 21, Dwayne.
so we're going on a bender in Vegas with the 40K.
Yeah.
Immediately.
How long can you last at roulette with 40K, Dwayne?
Roulette, I don't play roulette.
I'm sorry, not roulette, craps.
That's a long fucking time with 40K.
And you're still gonna play your $5 bets. We're not even gonna go hard. We're not even gonna go hard $100.
We're not upping the bets.
Yeah.
I would up the bets. Are you kidding me? 40K, I'm betting $100.
$25 bets. on this
$100
now.
a number, easily. We're gonna go in big, and we're gonna leave big, or we're not gonna
We're
leave
hitting-
anything.
You're gonna hit multiple streaks with 40K, Dwayne.
I know.
You can leave with zero and still be happy.
You know what I'm getting from this? Someone should pay me to gamble for them. Eventually, I'll
So
win.
you can have the fun with somebody else's money.
Right?
Yeah,
All the fun and the pressure. Huh?
that's what
None of the
Twitch.
pressure,
That's what
which-
Twitch gambling's about.
It guarantees top performance by me. If I have no pressure on me, if it's not my money,
You overthink.
I won't overthink. Exactly. I'll be free to not worry.
I shouldn't put on that number.
Guaranteed winnings.
All safe
I'm
bets.
gonna start.
I
Yeah, I'm gonna start selling that.
shouldn't do that.
Get the word out.
What would it be called? Like gambling gigolo? Like what is that title?
I have to come up with something clever.
I do like that. The GG.
The GGs.
The gambling gigolo.
Why gotta be a gigolo though?
Yeah, because you're
You're whoring yourself out to gamble.
yeah, you're servicing. In a
Gambling
way.
serviceman,
Yeah.
professional gambling serviceman. The fuck is that? Don't worry.
Well,
about
what do you call professional poker players that get sponsored to go to like World Series of Poker? They get all these sponsorships to go spend other people's money.
it. What do they call them?
I don't know. Professional gamblers. Professional card players.
Do they have that for craps though? They should.
Yeah, where's the World Series of Craps?
Why doesn't craps get enough like publicity? You know.
Because it's luck.
Well, there's
It's all-
variables. There's numbers. There's only 7's the most likely number to come up.
because it's
But
intimidating
it
when you first
drops
see it.
down. 6 is the next. 6 and 8 are the next.
Because when I
There's
started playing
mathematical-
it, I was like, this is complicated. You look at it, the board's very intimidating. Until Edgar broke it down, I'm like, oh, now it clicks, makes sense, and I like playing craps.
Yeah, that shit looks like hieroglyphics.
But when you get there, you're like, what the fuck is all this shit? Pass line, this, da da da.
Come line. The fuck?
Fuck?
What kind of game is this? Come on, tell me about this come line.
Yeah.
yeah.
How much do I have to put down?
Hold on.
Am I guaranteed to come?
Got the air horn in there. So. You guys can't hear it. You don't have headphones on. I feel so
I
bad
felt
for
it.
you.
Ding, 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 ding.
I'm gonna turn the air horn on.
Yeah.
louder.
Oh, so
Also,
recently I usually go grocery shopping on my own and just go in the store and get the groceries. But one day I was feeling really lazy, especially lazy. It was hot. I didn't want to leave the house. And I was like, I'm going to order groceries. Which
yeah.
I've never done before. I hear people do it. So I hit up Uber Eats, which I'll never
Uber
do.
Eats groceries or Uber Eats
There's a grocery
markets?
option, yeah. So you hit the grocery option, they give you a grocery store, you select which one, and you start picking stuff off the list. So I'm like, okay, I need this, I need that, I need this.
That sounds dangerous.
Right? It sounded kind of simple to me, like doing it. I was like, this is pretty easy. This, someone goes in there and just gets these items. Or maybe someone works at the store. I don't know how it works, right? So I put my order in, and they're like, oh, it's gonna come whatever time, hour. Time passes by. You can see the guy's getting his stuff. It's taking a while. I'm like, all right, whatever. I get it. Very specific list. Get my groceries eventually. Drops them off. I get the bag. I'm going through it. I'm comparing to the list. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? This guy butchered my entire fucking order of groceries.
How many items did you order?
I didn't even order a lot. It was like 7 or 8 items, I think.
Okay.
Maybe, right? It was like 3 bags max. 3 little bags, right?
8 items isn't enough to fuck up. I can understand
One of the items, and I think this, I don't know if the guy was just lazy or just straight up stupid. I don't want to call people stupid that I met, but
I'll call them that. It's stupid.
Stupid.
one thing I went for was like frozen waffles. I wanted these frozen waffles, these boxed frozen waffles, protein, something very specific I get, right?
Yeah.
Not hard to find. They're in the frozen section. It says frozen waffles on the thing. Why did he go get me pancake batter mix instead? Because I asked for 2 boxes of frozen waffles, and he goes instead and gets the pan. It's the same company that makes both items, so
Yeah.
that's why I was like, okay. I was like, okay, you know what?
That's your
All
reasoning,
right.
you know.
That's why I'm giving him reasoning. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I can stop being lazy and just make pancakes.
You know, I
instead
wanted
of
to make
the
pancakes.
waffles, right? Exactly. He's like, you know what? I can cook enough, and so that's fine. Then another thing was I asked for peroxide, like hydrogen peroxide for cleaning wounds and other shit.
Okay, you can't mess that up. Yeah.
How could you mess that up, right?
You can't mess with peroxide.
Why does he get laundry detergent with peroxide?
With OxyClean or
OxyClean.
What?
That's what I'm saying. This is what the mistake. These were the mistakes that he was making.
how high
Getting-
was he?
I
Shit.
don't know. I was so upset.
That's high logic. Like, well, you know.
I mean, look, he could use this like
Like
on
it's a little
wounds.
brown. It's a brown bottle, not a big colorful thing. It's just for, like
You could wash your clothes and your wounds.
at the same time.
It's 2 for 1.
I don't-
I mean,
Yeah,
the guy
it's
was
2 for 1.
so. He's
guy
thinking
was
of me.
trying
That's
to-
what you're saying.
yeah.
He's just being okay.
I
consider.
think it's on you right now, all right?
Okay.
The way I see
So far, he hasn't done anything wrong.
So far, he's making me cook more, and he's making me wash more clothes.
Any other items that he messed up?
Well, I asked for a little air freshener thing, and he just got the refill thing.
Like you want the whole container?
Well, I don't
with the
have
plug-in?
I don't have the plug-in for the refill things. He
So
just
you
got-
have the
so I just have-
refill.
so now I got 3 refill things, no air freshener. That
You
was
just
cool.
open it up and hope it works.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
It's
what
hot
we
enough.
did.
There's-
Just drill a hole.
Yeah, I asked for the orange juice. It was the Florida orange juice
Yeah.
with the Donald Duck one, right?
Yeah.
Didn't get that. We got like Tropicana or some shit. And I was like, okay.
See, that's understandable.
Is it?
Yes.
That one at least it's more understandable than fucking hydrogen peroxide and getting
OxyClean.
that one I would excuse. I was like, you know what? You messed up my orange juice. I get it. It was at least you got an orange juice.
Yeah, he did. What he did get right to kombucha. I ordered a bunch of kombucha, accurate on every flavor, surprisingly.
He was like, this is gonna be the hard part right here. I gotta focus on this
Yeah,
one.
like, if I fuck up this guy's kombucha, he's gonna fuck me up when he gets his groceries. But yeah, that sucked. So I'll never do that again.
So on the app, can you say anything or can you put anything down? Like
You can say what he
you fucked up my
wrong,
order.
and I absolutely decimated his tip once I realized what had been done. I gave him a nice tip because I was like, "Yo, it's hot, and you're doing this very nice favor for me, and
Well,
providing a service."
right.
And but then he fucked it up, so I just said, "Fuck you."
After you realize everything that happened, you're like, I should just got myself.
Yeah. I felt stupid. I felt like you're just being lazy. I accepted that though. You have to have those days.
Lesson learned.
Yeah, I'll never do that shit again.
How much is the charge for that?
It's just like ordering food.
So a lot.
It's based off of how much stuff you get. So like, I got a bunch of stuff. So like, it turned out it was like a $25 tip at 20%. But he didn't get that.
So do you?
He didn't get that at all.
So is
He didn't get that at all.
Is it the store putting these orders together, or is it this person going in and putting the things together?
I can figure that out. I don't think I will because I'm never going to use this service ever again.
Because it could be 2 different things, right? It could be the
Yeah.
store putting it together, and then all right, here's what the guy ordered, and the
Yeah.
guy just having to pick it up, and we're talking shit about him this whole time.
I don't know though, because I've seen people like at Ralph's when they're on their phone. They're like, okay, all right,
Yeah.
and they're like,
I think the people just go there because they had to pick up. The guy's like, "Oh, this is the delivery. This is where it's at." I don't know. I've never done it, but I'm taking this. This is my call. So I think they had to go in there and like pick all the shit up.
I
themselves.
guess that depends on the app too.
Yeah, some people use. I'm sure there's better apps for this kind of thing. Uber Eats it's good for like regular food meals, but like don't get your groceries to that
Well,
shit.
they fuck up those orders too, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
I heard Percy complain all the time that he messed up his orders.
Always forget the drink. Always forget the sauces.
Damn.
Completely wrong order sometimes.
That's on Percy though. Percy, I
I feel like that's your fault.
There was
Percy orders
one
a shit
time-
ton of sauces on the
Okay,
side.
okay, but there
I bet you has specific food needs that he wants.
I ordered Chipotle once.
What was
Well,
the
I
order?
want- it was
I want to know the
Chipotle
orders
burrito,
because I'm gonna destroy you.
Asada. That's all it was. You know what I got?
What'd you get?
Panera Express sandwich.
The fuck?
And they dropped it off. I'm like, all right. I opened it, like, what the fuck is this Panera? What the? And then dude already left. I'm like, nope. Fucking just get in there. Like, I got my refund at least. No tip. Fuck that dude. How do you give me a completely different restaurant order?
You got free Panera.
But you got
I didn't want
Panera.
Panera. I want a fucking Chipotle.
Was it delicious though?
Was it? Well, what kind of Panera sandwich were
Yeah.
you talking?
Yeah, did you eat it?
No, I didn't.
You didn't eat it?
I
You didn't eat the free
I didn't
food?
eat
Were you
it.
just mad?
Principal? Damn.
Honestly,
So
in
what'd you do with
in
it?
my head, I was just like,
Punted it to the curb.
You did not throw that sandwich
throw it
out.
out.
You threw it out?
I threw it
Percy, we do not condone wasting
What are
food.
these actions?
Like, I didn't know if because it wasn't my order. So in my head, I'm like, some random person's order. I don't know if it. I know it wasn't touched, but in my head, I'm like, maybe he touched it. Maybe like something fucked up. Like I don't want it anymore. I was just so mad too.
Wow.
At that point, I was like fucking hangry.
See, this is.
Wow, we got food shortages
Hey,
and you're fucking throwing out Panera bread, bro?
I'm hungry. What should I do? Throw away food.
I'm angry.
Like,
Percy.
This is when you have to bring in your Incredible Hulk, and then you don't get as mad, and you just accept that you got food. Be thankful you got food, and be like, you got your money returned to you, and you
Yeah,
got
you got the
food.
money back too.
I did get my money back.
I get it.
Took
If
a couple
you,
days,
I understand
but-
why you're mad.
Yeah.
But you still had food at the time that you decided
So what'd
to
you
just
eat instead?
kick to the street.
I gotta know what you ate instead. If you threw,
I don't remember honestly. But I probably
Damn.
just
Blacked
eat
out.
you were
out of
that
anger.
angry.
Probably a bowl of cereal or something.
Damn. So you threw away delicious food and ate some cardboard
I was just
and
mad.
milk. What kind of
Cardboard.
cereal? was
It could have been like
Bunch of
your.
oats.
It could have been like your favorite new meal.
Honey bunches of oats.
I don't eat that anymore. I read an article. Anyway,
Wait, what?
It could have been your favorite new meal. You really had no idea.
I know. You gotta discover something.
No.
Something bomb, yeah.
You don't even know what sandwich
when
was.
Because when you want something specific, you don't get it. I was like, fuck this shit. I'm done.
Fuck that. Bullshit.
But it was right there.
That's
The
your
food was there. The
Yeah.
food
Huh?
right there.
That was my oxygen.
No, OxyClean.
Oh.
Hey, at least he could use his, not like you.
I can't.
You threw yours away.
I can't. The thing is, I can use all the items that he fucked up on still.
He's studying on
I
making
didn't throw it away.
pancakes now.
Yeah, if I threw the
Is he though?
pancake mix away, that's about the same thing. But I'm not
No,
gonna do
you
that.
gotta leave that in the bag. You don't really use that shit.
I haven't used it yet. No, but
You-
but
you
at
can
some point I
expire.
would.
You know
At some
how
point I
like
will.
growing up in the house, there's just those items in the cupboards that you're never gonna use. Like they're never used, but they're still there in the
Yeah.
cupboard because
Yep.
they're just fucking family heirlooms at this point. That's how it starts. You get the Instacart fucking order messed up.
Yep. And when I move, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, whoever helps me move, here, you guys
Hey,
want this? Look
You
at
want,
this
you
shit.
want some pancake
You
mix?
can use this. You want some
Expired
pancake
5
mix?
years ago.
You guys want some of this ponzu
You
sauce?
want some of this Pontus? Exactly. Precisely. So you guys get it. What I won't be using, because I had to go buy something for it, is those damn refill fresheners. I don't even want to use that brand. Like, it's
Was that even the right brand?
I didn't pick 'em. No, it's not. It's not at all what I picked. It's just these refill cartons. It's a 3-pack.
That don't fit in
Don't-
anything you have.
I don't have the thing. I just asked for like the actual device.
This is good. I don't know why. This brings me lots of joy. This is a good time.
I deserved it. I'm not like, it's. I
How far
deserved
is
it.
the store?
Oh man.
Don't tell me it's like a block away.
Can you walk there?
Absolutely. I can absolutely walk there. Believe it. I can absolutely walk there. It's an alley skip away. Yeah. But I won't.
You refused, yeah.
Now you're talking about walking there and carrying a bag of groceries back. I'm not doing that right now.
Ron Groceries back.
Yeah.
Slunk, do you have trouble with any Uber Eats or anything that do you order much?
Yeah, oh yeah, we do. Yeah, for sure. No, they fuck up our order all the time. Yeah, it's a pretty common thing. I'm trying to think of a recent one that got fucked up, but they usually forget something or or yeah, you just forget something. Like something's just missing. And you're just like.
And how mad can you, it's like I want to get mad, but then I could have just done it myself.
I mean, and it's just sometimes you're the reason you're ordering is because you're busy.
I'm gonna save time doing this.
And then like it ends up like and at that point you're just like I don't fucking care. Like I don't like I'm busy. I don't have time to like make phone calls and like try to fix this.
I'm gonna add this other problem to the list of shit I need to do.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean that's not like the most responsible way to live, but I don't fucking. It's just some shit's just honestly some shit in life is just that doesn't go your way is just not worth.
It wasn't meant to be
Worrying about. Yeah.
Not worth the fight.
Yeah.
Because there's just so many other things you can spend your energy on. So,
what app do you guys use for your orders?
I was like really Grubhub heavy.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, I can't tell you why, but like I'm a one app man. Like I'm a Lyft.
He's dedicated.
I'm
Yeah.
Lyft.
He's loyal.
I started out when I started doing this with Yelp. Then Yelp feels like it was more expensive, whatever they're doing it. Like however they were setting up these orders, it was super hella tax. And so I moved to Uber Eats. It seemed a lot cheaper. But do you guys like look at the profile of the person delivering your food? I like scope them out hard.
Yeah.
You start stalking them.
I like them. I look at the picture. I look at their delivery. You know, they don't give you a ton of information, but like they give you their rating percentage, and then you know how many deliveries they've done, and they have to say something about themselves. Like, why do you deliver food?
No, I've never seen this
never
Seen
before.
that? Is it just
Never.
Uber Eats that does
No.
that? It's very interesting.
I've never.
People put like legit answers sometimes.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to feed my family of 10.
What's your favorite food? They answer something about this. Like, what's your favorite food, or why do you deliver food? Why do you enjoy delivering food, and whatever. It's like I love seeing the people's smile once they get their food. I'm like, oh man,
I love seeing the doors of people's
that kind of
houses.
stuff. That kind of stuff will get you a higher tip. Believe it or not, I've increased tip based off of.
I've never
done it
read
like
a single
once.
profile. I had zero idea they existed up until right
But
now.
sometimes
Food appears at your doorstep.
Yeah.
Oh, you not the driver doesn't exist, but the profile.
yeah, I never see the driver. No. I have them drop it and I just pick it up after they leave. But
Right.
Have you ever had it where they'll message you saying, "Oh, I've arrived," like to go outside, and I'm like, "Leave it at the front door."
Bro.
I left it in the notes. Leave the food at the front door, and they're most of them leave at
Yeah.
the front door. You get a good tip. I've had people call me
Yeah.
or message me like, "Oh, I'm in front." I'm like,
Yeah.
I left you a message to drop it off
That's
the
what the
door."
fucking directions say, bro.
Yeah.
It says buzz, call the number, and you buzz, and you just leave it at the door, and we're good. And they're like, well, I'm outside. I'm like, bro, what?
Yeah,
I gotta come to you now.
exactly. And I'm like, "Oh,
I
your
thought this
tip
was a
just get
delivery
dropped."
service, bro. You deliver the shit. Like, yeah, that's happened. I had one that was really weird. I ordered a pizza from some fucking place. It turned out to be at the mall. And
Order is Barros.
Probably.
no, but that's irrelevant, honestly. But so I'm watching the route of I'm tracking my food because I'm really hungry, and I'm seeing the person goes and picks it up, and then they drive somewhere else, and they're like, oh, such and such is getting another order on their way, and I'm like, okay, that's cool.
Picking up order number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I looked at the rating of the person. It's 82. That's really bad, mind you. And 82, you sound like, well, that's a B. No, it's not. Not in the delivery service. You don't do anything below 95, bro. What are you talking about?
95 and low.
How did you get to 82? How do you go
How did
from
you fuck up?
How fucked up you got to be to get to 82?
How are you still allowed on this app?
Right?
With an 82.
right? That's hard to do. Like, I've never seen it below 98, 97.
Maybe look at the profile does count.
Well, so yeah, so then I'm like, okay, let's see what's going on. Why is this person 82? They got a bunch of deliveries. I'm like, they got a ton of deliveries. A lot. Like, this is abnormal amount of deliveries to be having delivered for less than a year.
This guy's on 2,000 deliveries already.
So what I figured out, I tracking this because obviously this is gonna take up all my time.
Nothing else to do.
Nothing else to do because I'm hungry. I can't focus. So I'm watching. You can see their GPS. You see where the car is.
Yeah.
You see where the food is. You see where you are. And they had another stop, and then the GPS was acting really, really weird. So the car be here at the fucking mall to get the pizza, and it'd be over fucking here, like, a few half a mile away or whatever. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, it'd be back and forth, not coming to me. But finally they're like, oh, such and such just got your pizza, and it was a picture of an nice old lady. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe she's just slow driver, bad driver.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting. She's got my food. It's taking a while. I'm like, oh, maybe she's doing the other stop first. It's on the way. I'm seeing where she went. She went somewhere else, and I'm like, okay. Eventually, she's like, oh, such and such is on their way. I'm like, okay. Time passes. They give you estimated time. It just kept climbing up. So my food's late. At this point, my food's late. I'm like, whatever. I'm hungry. I don't care.
Started at 10. You're at 37 minutes right now.
Yeah, exactly. So they finally get there. My directions are very, very simple. It says, call apartment number. You get buzzed in. You just drop the food off. And you can take your ass home. That's just all it is.
Mm-hmm.
Why they say I'm out there? I'm outside. I'm outside. They message me on the app. I'm like, okay. Call 207. They call it. Hit the button so they come in. They call me back on the app. I'm outside. I'm like, bro, you just called the number. I tried to buzz you in. You're supposed to just go open the door. And I was like, at this point, I was getting pissed off. I'm coming down. I'm coming down to get it. I come down. And I'm like, okay, let me cool down because this is a nice old lady. I mean, she's just doing it. Maybe she's having a hard time. Whatever. She shouldn't be delivering if that's the case, but whatever. Go to the door. And there's some fucking teenager. Looks scared shitless. And he's like looking at me. And he's like, and he's like barely not speaking English. He's like got a heavy Middle Eastern accent, and I'm like, what, you have my pizza? He's like, I have to take a picture of it. I'm like, okay, take the fucking picture.
What are we doing the 10 minutes that you're
Oh,
out
yeah,
here?
what are you doing? He's looking scared shitless as I'm like asking for my pizza, and I'm starting to get a little annoyed because he's like stumbling over his words. I'm like, what are you scared of? Have you not done this before? You have like 10,000 deliveries, bro. And so I figured out, I think it was 2 people running this account. One being the older woman
The old
pictured,
lady. Yeah.
and the other being some dumbass teenager that's probably her grandson or something.
It's probably a family of people on one Uber
Yeah.
Eats
There we go.
account.
And they're just tanking this account, trying to get as many orders as possible. I fucking destroyed that tip, by the way.
Hey, but that's only one bad tip out of 10 deliveries. You know, 10 deliveries in 1 hour compared to 2 deliveries in 1 hour.
That's really hard to man. I don't know. 82, and you can cancel it at any time. You don't have to tip. You could adjust that. If they're butchering orders, they're not making as much money as they should be. But yeah, that was my story. It sucked. Pizza wasn't even that good. I haven't ordered from it since. But I still do order food.
I haven't learned your lesson.
I have not learned that lesson. I won't learn that lesson. I cook. I made tilapia
Ooh,
Okay.
yesterday.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
nice.
Tilapia.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that like the bastard fish?
Is it?
It's like the.
That motherfucker tastes good.
I forgot which one is like the. There's a fish that's just like
Bastard
the leftover.
fish?
Is that the one that eats poo? Is that the one? Or is that mahi mahi?
Those are crustaceans, guys.
No, there's fish.
Just poo eating fish.
Yeah.
Why are we attacking tilapia?
Oh,
if we don't
love
like
tilapia.
tilapia?
Delicious.
Edgar.
Tilapia is the common name for nearly 100 species of
shit.
fish.
There you go.
So one of them's all right.
So the odds are one of them's,
Is tilapia a real fish or man-made? Yes, tilapia is a real fish.
Well, yeah.
never heard this being questioned before.
The tilapia exists. Is it real?
Is it a
Tilapia is
robot?
real. Tilapia is real, guys. It's not a nightmare in your dreams.
It can't get you.
Can't get you. It's not real.
So what's you guys got any plans coming up? Any interesting events?
4th of July.
4th of July. Oh yeah, that's right.
Hold on.
Holiday weekend. You guys got any plans for 4th of July? You ready for the onslaught of fireworks?
Oh, it's already been
That
going
is-
on.
It hasn't been that bad this year so far, compared to like the last couple years.
So it's been less,
Maybe
but
it's where I live
at
now.
horrible times. So it's less, but then it'll be like 2 in the morning, just boom, like you
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
You think the alarm's going off?
Yeah, I felt like it was more frequent last year around this time, like building up to it. Like you would just hear it all the time. Like right now we'd be hearing pop, 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 pop. But now it's just cricket.
This cricket's winning.
Yeah, it's funny because this sound pad has a cricket.
Just adding it whenever you want to. And around my area has been pretty bad too. It's like always the month leading up to 4th
Yeah.
of July. It's like, oh, we got the new shipment in. It's time to start popping all these
Go through
fireworks.
this gunpowder.
Bah! Da, 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 da. They got all of those, you know. They got like fucking Disney grade fireworks in my area. Light up the whole street. It was like it's daytime for a second, you know.
Yeah.
Did the nuke just go off?
What the fuck is it?
Oh, okay.
Is it happening? You're like, oh, it's happening.
Is this it? What did he tell me in school? Like, under the bed, dude, on the
So, yeah, you can't go anywhere.
the
Fuck.
door frame. Fuck.
The door frame.
Under the door.
Do I go under the door? I forgot already. I stopped up in the door, right? But even last night we were streaming. We were playing Apex, and just outside my door, outside my house, explosions going off, car alarms. Just everything that can go off. It's like every 5-10 minutes, just another one. Dude,
Yeah.
dude. And they're like the big ones. Like I don't know what's wrong with these people.
I never understood the infatuation with I like fireworks. Fireworks are cool, but
On the day of.
on the day
Yes.
of, yeah, for the holiday they're great. But like leading up to it, random ass nights, two in the fucking morning. Why? Nothing. It's not that interesting.
It's because people are off of school.
You think it's just
and
kids
to
being like
run.
bored as fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. Because that was us.
Like even as a kid, like they sold like the little bottle rockets out in the ice cream vans. I don't know if that was illegal or not. Of
course
but,
not.
but they sold those to like, bang, like, all right. That was fun.
Shoot them at each other. All that kind of dumb shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
we did
that was high school me. High school me was Roman candles at each other. Nothing bad happened from this.
Oh, did you guys catch that video of that dude who blew up his hand?
No,
I heard about
Yes.
it. No,
No.
I do not watch. I don't watch stuff like that. I get mad. I have a friend of the podcast, Ali. Shout out, kind
Shout
of.
out.
Kind of.
And not for
He,
this.
he likes shit like that, and then I get mad when he sends me shit like that. I'm like, don't send me this shit. I don't care.
All the faces of death stuff.
Yeah,
And all the,
like he was always obsessed with that in high school. I'm like, bro, what is wrong with you?
Oh, he definitely saw this then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I can
Oh,
guarantee
yeah.
it.
Yeah, 'cause-
Holy shit.
He's like the architect from the Matrix, where he's like plugged in. He sees every screen. He's seen all the outcomes of everything.
I kind of rewatched The Office plus these people's faces
Yeah.
melting
And in
off.
the back, he's got all these monitors and little slide desks. He's always got The Office playing.
every 25 minutes.
yeah.
Every time something weird
smiles.
happens, like he does the gym face.
He smiles every time the theme starts. He goes. He
So-
watches everything else on the internet.
Well, without being too graphic, what happened to this firework hand dude?
He chugged his beer after.
Yeah. Yes, he did.
So this guy, they were.
I heard it described. I did not watch this.
I don't. Did he chug a beer? I don't know, but he basically, this guy is like at some like off road thing, like a bunch of people drinking beer, driving off road vehicles, and
They probably
every
say "woo" a lot.
yeah.
When his good boys.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of woos, and there's like this rock that people are on top of, like shooting fireworks off. You
Okay.
know,
Oh, okay, yeah.
yeah, and then all of a sudden this guy has like a firework in his hand, like, and you just see the explosion happen, and he falls, and like a bunch of other people fall too, and mind you, there's like car lights that are lighting them, so they look very bright and like backlit. It looks kind of epic. And then the dude stands up, and there's people in the way that are like, oh my god, you can't really see what's happening. And then the scene clears out, and you can see him, and he's standing there, and his hand is like almost a nub, and it's just like dripping blood, like a faucet.
Yeah.
And
What
he's
the fuck?
he's just like drunk off his ass, just like, I don't know, and it just like walks down the rock and just keeps walking.
I
Like,
heard he had a beard.
Yeah.
What
So he
the
had a
hell?
beer in his right hand, and he does this look, right? And it looks up, and it just flops. And you're like, what? And he just drinks the beer and puts his hand down, and that's when it just faucets out of hand. And we're like,
Oh my god.
oh.
yeah, you can see like pieces of his finger fall off.
Holy shit.
Sorry, did we say not crap?
That's not that bad.
Oh.
No, the graphic wise. Like, what happened to him was bad, but like the way describing it wasn't that
Sound
bad.
pretty bad.
Yeah, that was fucking like watch this shit to get your kids not to fucking play with fireworks, because it was clear, like this. The
I put
footage
that on
was-
in the high school. I'm like, listen, here's your it'd probably be like this month. Like, hey kids, I know July's coming up. Like end of this month, like around maybe this weekend even. Wait, kids are out of school. Am I saying? Never mind. Scrap that plan.
So we're showing kids this video.
But we show the kids the video. Point is, you gotta scare kids sometimes.
Yeah, and so the
You gotta stifle those dreams a little bit.
and so they actually showed the X-ray. Some post had like the video and then the X-ray like I had, and it's just like guy's crab hands.
Yeah.
He just crab hands. It's just like
Those crab hands.
permanent fucking Vulcan.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, good
it's
mixture.
split right down the middle here.
Fireworks and alcohol. Good
Yep.
mixture.
Yeah, that shit was fucked up, bro. That shit
If
was
you guys
fucked
think it
up.
took place,
Huh?
what area do you think that took
Probably
place
like-
in the country?
Arizona.
Arizona.
I think it's
Glamis.
Arizona.
Yeah.
I was thinking like Arkansas, Kentucky. I was like,
It looked deserty.
where-
It looked desert because
Oh, okay.
they were out and like there's a bunch of rocks and I guess they were like rock climbing with their cars and
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah, some Arizona shit.
Yeah.
what are the states that have like the big like fireworks stores? Like
Mexico?
Anywhere in the
Mexico's
South,
a state.
dirty South,
Let me find out.
I just think of that
Midwest.
I
I
think
think
it's Uncle-
fireworks are everywhere, bro.
I think it's Uncle Buck, where it's just like they go to the fireworks store and like throwing off like a bunch of fireworks.
Mm-hmm.
Is it that one? Was it Ed O'Neill?
I haven't seen that. Uncle Buck is
It's John Candy.
John Candy.
What's the one with Ed O'Neill? Being like a dad, I think.
I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the name of it because I've never seen that one. I know what movie you're talking about. I've never seen it though.
But
I
like,
like
I
it.
just remember like a big fireworks scene and like they go to like a big store where they buy like all the like the big shit that's available.
Reno.
Was it Reno?
Moon Rocks. Yeah, Reno.
Moon rocks.
Yeah. It's Red Rocks. Reno. I've been to Reno a long
It's
time.
this fucking guy. Hold on. Let me show you this. This is after. He's like, thumbs up.
Jeez.
Thumbs up.
Yeah.
One thumb up.
Thumb up.
He's smiling.
Yeah.
God.
That guy's has no hand.
No, it doesn't. Ugh.
Awesome.
Do you think he's like
Proud?
proud?
I don't know. He shares his advice he wished he'd taken a year ago. Oh, no. This is an old picture. No, never mind. It's something else.
Oh,
Okay.
it's a different guy.
Different
Yeah,
guy.
because aren't these,
Different guy blew his
aren't
hand
these
off.
fireworks like accidents
You guys know
common?
about Jean?
Didn't the football player?
Yeah. Jean Paul St. Pierre. No, not Jean Paul. Jean Paul. He's a defensive end. What's his name? St. Pierre.
Mhm.
Blew off his hand.
Fireworks?
Took a year off. Came back to play football with the fucking nub, and he's in the fucking dirt like that. He's pretty good still.
He's like, hey, my hat
Didn't
wasn't
need it.
what I needed. you
Didn't
know?
need it. Didn't need it to be good at football, apparently. Don't take that as a lesson, kids. That is not a lesson. You need all your hands.
Good.
You need all your fingers. Don't hurt yourselves.
I never liked messing with fireworks, even as a kid. Like
No?
the most was the Roman candles like shooting at each other, but I was like, we're far away from each other. It's like 30 feet. We can't hit each other at this range.
Yeah.
We're on the beach. We're near the water. We could jump in. You know, like but I had like friends on my street where they had like palomas, but the little like
triangle?
triangles. Yeah.
The fucking little wick.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Like the 2-second fuse that you light it up. Bah! Like, there's,
I don't know this one.
So yeah, it's just a little triangle filled with gunpowder, I
Yep.
guess.
Oh my gosh.
And the fuse is this.
And what they would do is like they would put like a pan on top of it,
Oh,
and
okay.
then just light that up, close it,
Watch it go
boom,
pop,
just
pop,
watch that go up.
You know.
Then 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you know, just watch, just destroying this pan.
Kids.
Mhm.
This looks like, yeah.
You guys ever buy those poppers? You know, the little.
Those
like
you
little-
throw on the ground.
You just throw them and they just pop.
Yeah, those are fine.
Those are fine. I used to buy those by the
You throw them at
ton
people.
of
I used to crystals on my hand.
freak people
God.
out. Yeah, some people used to snap them. I'm like, you guys are weird, bro. Like, that looks painful. I did it once. I was like, ugh, no. I don't do this. I used to like buying those. Those were fun. You used to spend the saved lunch money on them. The ice cream truck.
Yeah, the ice cream truck.
I had a friend that worked at the swap meet, and he would sell those. So I would buy like one off him, and I'm just sitting there next to him, just popping them, just and I threw one at his dad. Like it popped on the back of his shirt. Like what the hell? Dad was not happy.
Those were fun though. I miss those.
Yeah, so what do we do for 4th of July?
Oh yeah. So,
Yeah, so that's what 4th of July.
what-
Are you
what are we
cooking?
expecting?
Hershey's cooking.
I'm not setting off any fireworks.
You're cooking.
The 4th now.
so we're setting up fireworks. That's what I'm
You're
hearing.
not
On the
doing.
4th?
You're not grilling.
Because I'm gonna grill on the 3rd. Because the 4th is a Monday, so I'm gonna chill.
He's doing 3rd of July.
Yeah, 3rd of July.
You work.
We were still under.
No,
We have
no,
to-
he's just doing the Sunday instead of Monday.
Yeah,
Oh, just because.
because that's gonna be with more people, and then Monday we're just gonna chill, relax, and
It's
let.
Monday's recovery time.
Yeah, it is.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I guess.
Maybe Mike.
Not very patriotic. I don't. You know what? I'm gonna agree with Slunk here.
Might go to.
He's shaking his head
go
like,
to
nah.
the pool.
This is
We were still under British rule.
yeah.
What about
yeah,
you?
Yeah.
Not cool.
Well, I'm not cooking shit. I'm not doing anything. But I am off that day, so I will be somewhere and being festive, possibly. Maybe it's just sleeping. I don't know. I don't do shit.
I don't think I do the America part of celebrating Independence Day. It's just
I totally forgot about that until just now.
yeah, it's like I eat the grilled meats and I see fireworks pop in and I'm like, oh yeah, USA.
This is what it's about.
Fireworks and carne asada.
No better way to celebrate your country than blowing up a part of it.
That's right.
Mhm.
That's what our ancestors did, right? All of our ancestors,
Pretty much,
Sure.
They fought in the war, right?
Sure. Sure.
They're happy to blow it up.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
exciting. What?
Fourth plans.
I don't know. Fucking whoever's making food or coming over. I'm not trying to complicate it. We're not doing.
Keep it simple, yeah.
Yeah, there's this one spot that is on the Santa Fe Dam where you can look out onto like to Covina and see all the fireworks.
Oh, nice.
So if nothing's happening, then we'll go over there. But
Nice.
yeah,
I usually go to my parents and we just sit out in the driveway because the whole neighborhood lights up. So
Yeah.
we're like, we'll do that. Let's probably do that.
Yep.
Hang out with my nephew, maybe. I don't
good
know if he likes fireworks.
times.
I usually do like when all the fireworks are exploding at my house. I'll do like maybe a good like 30 seconds a minute of like seeing what's around and seeing all the explosions. And like, I bet there's someone done shooting gunshots up in the air. All right, let's
Now it's time to go inside.
let's go inside and just deal with it inside.
Yeah. Poor dogs.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I
Natasha, oh man, she
She freaks out?
She freaks out. So does Jose's dog Nala. Oh, pobrecita. Like she was with us one year for the July because they had to do something, and she was under the bed, did not come out till the next morning. Like, I'm like, oh, I feel bad for her. Oreo, as long as he's next to me, he's like, all right, I'm fine, whatever.
Orio's an old school gangster, man.
He's also a street dog. So
Did you find him in the streets?
where I adopted him, they told me they found him in the street. Like they showed me a picture, like he looked like a homeless dog, like all
Really?
shaggy. Like,
He's so tiny. He survived.
well, he looked 3 times his size because it was just all hair that had
So he
been
just looked tough.
natted, and yeah.
He just looked tough.
Punk ass dog. Gotta remind him he's from the streets. You know, like, you gotta punk him every once
He
in a while.
remembers every once in a while.
Yeah.
That street
He
shit comes
forgets, I'm
out.
like, calm down, like, and what I don't get, like,
Then
he has
then
food,
he looks in the mirror. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm froofy."
but like, there was a time where like he would still eat garbage. Like he would sneak into the compost and try to eat. I'm like, bro, you have food in the house. You don't need to eat that shit anymore. You're good.
Yeah. What do you say
You
when
take-
you have food in the house
you
and you still
can
want to go to McDonald's?
Damn.
So compost is McDonald's.
Oh,
To him, yeah, you don't know his life.
yeah, fuck
You can take the dog out the streets, but you can't take the
Yeah.
street out the dog.
You know, we can eat really well today. Yeah, but we could go get some nuggies.
Nuggies do sound good though.
You guys and your nuggies.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Nuggie day.
Tomorrow Nuggie Day? I don't know anything about
Rank
this.
them. Gonna rank all the nuggies.
Yeah.
It should be fun, I think.
Mhm.
What are the
You guys do your homework?
What's the grading? I'm not involved in this. I don't eat nuggets.
You're still ranking them, just
Still
on what
ranking
you
them.
think.
Oh shit.
But have you guys done your Iron Man homework?
Yep.
No, that's
Took
tomorrow.
notes too.
It's tonight, tomorrow.
Took notes.
You took notes.
Yeah.
Just-
I don't think we ever clarified the grading scale, guys.
Why I took notes.
We're gonna grade them.
Because I don't remember. I'm like,
Day of.
We have to get on the day of.
We're gonna come to an agreement tomorrow,
yeah.
We gotta come up with the scale,
and then
Well, the
the
categories.
categories.
and then I'm gonna go through a whole summary of the whole movie, just big parts of every
Quick
scene.
synopsis. Boop, 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 boop.
Yep. I'm going scene by scene, every single
This happened.
big part. Yep.
Okay. And then we'll give our grades.
I'm halfway through my summary. It's like long. My notepad's big.
Do we have to? Should we get like screenshots for the scenes to put up on
No, I think we're fine. It's just us 4 on there.
You know,
Okay.
Just Google some images.
the? Yeah.
Tony Stark, put a suit on. Ooh.
Fucking.
Stuff like stuff.
No, he doesn't. People put the suit on
They
him.
put the suit on him. Tony Stark
Damn robots.
makes a funny quip. Ooh. Put like 20 of those in there.
So besides Iron Man, that you guys haven't done your homework. What have you guys been watching?
I just finished Kenobi,
Kenobi, yeah.
and I just started
Obi-Wan.
The Boys season 3.
Your boy.
Holy shit!
That is a show right there.
That first episode, I only did the first episode.
Yeah.
Wow, you watched it?
Behind everything.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
What does that mean?
I work and then I
Bro, we all work. I'm sorry.
Can I finish before you start tagging me?
Can I finish?
You get tagging with other stuff.
You'll get tagged anyway, but yeah, go for it.
I work and then I play some video games and then I end up watching YouTube and I fall asleep.
I do all those things minus YouTube. I don't like YouTube.
Wait, what?
I don't dislike YouTube.
Wait,
That
what?
came
Why-
out totally wrong.
Why do you hate
I don't
YouTube?
Brought to you by Twitch. I don't like YouTube.
I don't frequently use YouTube. It seems like a hole.
Oh, it is.
But I also don't watch it.
You just go down that
I'm
rabbit
just
hole.
surprised you're not watching stuff anymore. You used to watch a bunch of stuff.
I used to. It's just I know going back to the
Like I don't
room.
watch stuff, but I like, you know,
You watch the big hits.
I watch the hits. Yeah, play the hits weekend.
Damn it, weekend.
Just saying that the whole weekend. Sorry, going random. Edgar got it.
The boys.
Back to the boys. You need to get back on that. I'm gonna. So, do you watch the boys?
Yeah.
Did you watch the new season?
I started to. Carlos
So
fell
you've seen
asleep.
you've seen that first episode. I'm
Yeah.
on this first episode thing because that shit was fucking hilarious.
It's
That
a
shit
good
was
one.
wild.
Yeah.
It's a hot episode.
Woo!
How far behind are you on the boys?
Up to 1, 2, and the animated Diabolical. So I just haven't started.
Okay.
season 3.
Okay, so you're all caught up except for this.
Oh, so you
Yeah.
got So I just started today. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hey, so
you guys can watch it together. Look at that. You guys can be boys. You guys can be the boys.
Boys,
Look at
I see what you did there. Well, now we can't talk about it. Thanks, Percy.
that.
Great.
It's a great season.
It's a great
and-
scene to talk about.
and-
I really want to talk about it.
And this last episode just happens to be the best episode of the season. So far.
I heard it was wild.
It's a hot episode.
I'll get there soon. I want to ask Slunk though, since we're talking about shows and Percy not watching them. How you feeling about you finished Game of Thrones?
Dun, 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 dun.
Well, technically, we have one episode to go.
But you've seen it. You've seen that episode.
Yeah. So for those that don't know, I watched the last season first when it first aired, and the
Like a
reason
madman.
the reason for that was because I hadn't watched any of it, and all my friends were getting together to party and watch the final season.
Yeah, I want to go.
And I was like, I want to go hang out. So I went to hang out and drink beer and watch this show. And I was like, I don't get these. I don't know why are people so mad or in love or this and that. And I will say that, like, definitely now knowing the whole story, like, things feel different. You know, like, I didn't know who the bad guy was when I first watched it.
Is there a bad guy?
Well, everybody's a bad
Everyone's
guy.
a bad guy.
Yeah,
The people of
but
Westeros are the bad guys. The citizens of
Yes.
Westeros.
the White Walkers were right.
Yeah, they should've-
I was on site, so I go ahead. Well,
The
I
Night King was right.
actually, I played a little fantasy game for the last season where you pick characters and you get points based off what happens in each
Oh,
episode,
really? That's a good one.
and you pick who you think's gonna win the throne or whatever. And, you know, whoever gets a bunch of points wins at the end. I picked the Night King as my go-to guy because I was like, yo, he's just gonna fucking wipe everybody out. Why not?
Seemed like a logical choice at the time.
Yeah.
I also like villains, but that's a whole nother thing. He was cool. He was the coolest villain the whole time. Anyway, back to your experience.
Yeah. So it definitely makes a lot more sense now. And I want to say that there's a lot of bullshit for sure because it is rushed. Like it is like
No more fast travel. I mean, they introduced fast travel.
I don't even mind that so much because they're like, well, they're coming in 2 days, and then like you assume that this is 2 days later. things
Yeah.
Like that.
But before they would show that kind of stuff,
Yep.
they would show something around that period. I feel like that was a big.
But it definitely was like all right, there's like this huge battle, and then it's like, all right, well, fuck it, forget that. We gotta go to take over King's Landing, you know.
Yeah.
And that bridge episode is pretty weak.
Yeah.
Euron Greyjoy, I guess he's pretty different from the book, and he's just kind of like an annoying character. Like he's just a little over the top, just a little too like, I don't know. I just don't believe you. You know. And he has like a big role in the end, like, you know, and just a lot of stupid lines. But like overall, I thought the on the second watch, the long night was a good battle.
Yeah.
I thought it was really cool. I thought it was pretty epic. The dragon stuff was not that cool, but like the ground stuff was cool. The Unsullied, like the way they were holding the line was fucking badass. And they would apart, and people retreating would go through, and then they would close the gap.
Close the
I'm
gap,
like,
yeah.
that shit looks fucking awesome.
The battle scenes in the whole series were great. Every single war scene was fucking.
Yeah, and I remember like having an issue with the trebuchets, but then I'm like, oh yeah, well the Dothraki took off, and then suddenly they had no cover,
Yeah.
so maybe they should move the lineup. But I mean, yeah.
Fucking Dothraki. Nobody beats them on an open field, damn it.
That was
They
a
get
lie.
wiped out.
That was a lie.
Well, that was first off. You gotta understand they're playing on foreign territory. It's
cold.
like an away
cold.
game.
Ooh, it's cold.
It's a away game, and you're playing in a different division. It's a whole thing. It's like imagine if it was a football game. They have no experience on this field. That's all. So they got their
All the
ass kicked.
swords lit up. Shit's about to go
That shit
down.
was dope. I was like, oh man, we're ready.
We're gonna fuck some shit up. We're gonna stand a fight. Oh, okay.
And
Nah.
what the fuck happened? Like gone.
Night King. Night King.
Yeah.
Love the Night King.
And I mean, part of it was like, why don't you just go and like shoot them with the arrows with the dragon? Just boop, poke them.
Didn't we learn by this time that Dragonglass and all this crazy shit, all this lore we've been building up,
They do it.
through seasons and seasons of winter is coming. Oh shit, no, he's not. He's fake news. He's not real. And, oh shit, he's real. Oh fuck, we should probably build up.
Oh, shit.
Oh no. Oh okay, it's over. All right.
No, it's
Hey,
over.
remember that fucking throne? Who's gonna be president now? Who's gonna be?
Yeah, the whole city gets blown up. I mean,
The
Fantastic.
jam, the song though, the song does come out.
The song.
He's already passed the song.
You passed the song. Light of the Seven.
Light of the Seven.
When they're having that trial and Cersei just blows up the trial, like everyone at the
Yeah.
fucking trial.
when she
I
does
love
the
that
wildfire.
fucking song. Yeah. She
They,
had it
they just put
underneath
on this
everything.
song with the first 6 minutes of the
Yeah.
episode.
I just remember watching. I was just complete
That-
silence. I
that
got
dude's a-
tingles the whole time.
That dude's like stabbed and he's like crawling, and they cut to something else. They cut back to him. He's like crawling.
Yeah, such a
Taking
stressful.
his time and shit.
You're like, you're like, why are you like crawling with them and shit?
Yeah, that shit was kind of long.
Yeah. But did you enjoy? Do you feel like it was a big disappointment?
I
do you feel like people overreacted?
I feel like it was a good show, but man, like I've seen better shows that I feel were more impactful and important and epic than this. But maybe for the time, it was that.
Like
It
what?
was like what the new hotness was.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's maybe because it
You're also
did
not watching in a moment, so maybe that's part of it.
it did come out like before this like flood of good shows were available on like Netflix and stuff.
True.
Like, this is pre-streaming.
Yeah.
It was born pre-streaming.
Yeah, it was a show you had to go watch on TV weekly.
And then talk about it like in the office.
Exactly.
Hey, when water cooler's
Exactly.
like, you see what happened to the Dothraki? You got fucking taken out, huh?
And now it's like you go to the water cooler and it's like I saw this show, I saw like 6 episodes of this, I
Yeah.
finished that.
Yeah.
Like so it's a little different.
So I've seen the first 2 episodes of The Umbrella Academy. The new season came out on Friday. I saw new season of season 3, first 2 episodes. All the episodes are out because it's Netflix, and it's a fun time. It's dumb superhero kids that turn into superhero adults that are now having father issues and trying to fix their timeline and shit, all the typical sci-fi stuff. You know,
I saw a meme that was like, what if 2020, like what if time travel exists and somebody keeps trying to fix something that happened in 2020 and then just keep making it worse?
That means they're getting close. They keep trying. Keep trying. I have faith.
And someone is it was a face of 2017, 18, and 19, and 2020 is like 2017, 18, 19. I'm sorry, I didn't think you were that bad. I realize now you guys were not that bad. 2020 is like the fucking bastard child now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For now.
Anywho,
Anyways.
it's past 10 o'clock here in lovely
How long have we been going?
LA. About an hour.
Hit
over?
that hour point.
We will be
last points?
cutting it
We done?
I'm looking forward to when we eventually do this our Mario Party show.
Ooh,
Right.
We're close.
That's gonna
Super
be
close.
fun.
Where we at?
We're getting close with that.
Ooh, 7 more subs? 8 more subs?
7 more subs.
We need 7 more subs, so please,
Ooh.
please,
Please sub.
friends, sub to us. You're gonna want to see this show. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun and mayhem, and there'll be jokes.
Hell
Slunk just talked
yeah.
about a double up.
What does that mean?
So we're already gonna have punishments and things happening to people who lose games and
Yes.
you're gonna drink your drink and get punished by eating bamboozles and eat the hot flavored chips, and
Oh,
things are gonna happen that are already bad.
yes.
So Slunk's like, what if people donate
To make things happen.
and not only make things happen, but they double up the punishment. So we gotta guarantee you can't win. Do not win this because you're gonna get double punishment.
Okay, I'm in on that.
So you finish your shot. Oh, then we have a wheel, a random wheel spin. Dictates your punishment.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, so 7 more subs again. If you don't have to pay for this. If you have a Prime account, you can
Use them Bezos bucks.
you can use it.
Jeff Bezos, make him pay for it.
So we want to say goodbye to everyone tonight. What are you doing?
Looking at how many subs we have.
Oh,
Trying to figure out the numbers.
With that said, we're gonna say goodnight.
peace out.
Had a very good
Oh,
time.
there we go.
And
Lights
you
out.
see-
The
Lights out.
lights are going out.
You don't gotta go home.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
All right, later, guys.
Bye.
So I'm gonna get a wheel now.
Hmm?
When you get right on.